Is it time to buy or sell Digital Brands Group common stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Digital Brands Group common stock. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since August 20th, 2025, our system has ranked Digital Brands Group common stock as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.66. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will keep monitoring this evaluation to see how it develops in the upcoming days. The stock is currently positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation may present an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is expected. A breakout above the upper trend line at $11.94 would initially indicate a slower rate of decline and could signify the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 24.27% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between negative 54.10% and negative 18.53%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 44.64%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 100% to negative 35.31% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $7.18. Our latest daily update for Digital Brands Group common stock includes the headline, Big Movements in Digital Brands Group Inc. common stock price on Wednesday, moving nearly 20% between high and low. The Digital Brands Group Inc. common stock price gained almost 17% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025, rising from $9.50 to $11.10. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated nearly 19%, with a low of $9.29 and a high of $11.10. The price has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days, but remains up by over 11% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 58,000 shares, with a total of 82,000 shares traded for approximately $906,780. It's important to consider that falling volume on rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $52.50, while the lowest was $1.03. Currently, the price is nearly 79%, or $41.40, below the 52-week high, and 100%, or over $1,099,988, below the all-time high reached on July 8, 2021, when the price peaked at $1,100,000. Digital Brands Group, ticker DBGI, is making significant strides. Today, the company begins trading on the Nasdaq capital market under the symbol DBGI, marking the culmination of a series of strategic corporate moves this year. In June, it upgraded to OTCQX. In April, it acquired the virtual shopping assets of Open Daily and formed a partnership with Teespring to expand distribution. Furthermore, in August, it successfully closed a PIPE worth $11,225,000. Earlier financing efforts included a public offering of $7,500,000 in February and balance sheet improvements announced in late 2024, which involved the elimination of approximately $5,200,000 in convertible debt. These actions have provided the necessary funding for its initiatives. In the short term, the Nasdaq uplisting is expected to enhance liquidity, increase visibility, and potentially drive buyer demand. Additionally, the fresh proceeds from the PIPE and previous offerings mitigate immediate cash risks. Anticipate a mix of price movements, an initial surge from the listing and heightened investor interest, countered by dilution from recent financings. Over the long term, the successful integration of Open Daily, effective monetization of the Teespring and Amaze relationship, and disciplined capital management could contribute to increased revenue, improved margins, and attract institutional interest, thereby supporting a higher valuation. However, key risks persist, including execution challenges, competitive dynamics in e-commerce, and the necessity of converting partnerships into sustained sales. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Digital Brands Group's common stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also issued a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Digital Brands Group common stock. Digital Brands Group Inc. common stock is currently showing buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between these averages, as the long-term average remains above the short-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $9.34 and at $10.56. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, August 18, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 30.13%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact the stock's near-term development. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased while the price increased, leading to a divergence that may serve as an early warning, although it may not necessarily indicate a significant shift. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 73 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 14 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 3 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Digital Brands Group common stock. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $10.50 and $10.25. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this could lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, Digital Brands Group Incorporated. Common stock finds support just below today's level at $10.50. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $10.25 and $9.50. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, and with periodic low trading volume is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.81 between its high and low, which equates to approximately 19.43%. For the past week, the stock has displayed an average daily volatility of 14.45%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Digital Brands Group common stock, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of November, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Digital Brands Group common stock. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Digital Brands Group common stock is at $11.20. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Digital Brands Group common stock encounters its first support level at $10.50. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $10.72, indicating a decrease of 3.4%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 2 days ago. Is Digital Brands Group common stock a good buy? While the stock is currently experiencing a downward trend, several short-term signals indicate a positive outlook. We believe that the present level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the stock to perform well in the near future. Consequently, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a sell to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our system suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 21st of August, we anticipate that Digital Brands Group common stock will open lower by 0.0602 and start trading at $10.50. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.